Hey guys, welcome back. If it's your first time here, I am Chantel Purcell, and it's been 2 months since I was diagnosed with cancer, breast cancer, and cancer in one lymph node. And so I'm currently undergoing chemo, and we are 2 down, 6 to go, yay, treatment-wise, so that's awesome. Admittedly, the first like 3 to 4 days after treatment is a little not so fun, like mostly nausea, a lot of tired, just sleeping and all that. And then usually my off week, because I go every other week, my off week, I usually have been feeling, well, it's been twice, but I'm feeling a little better. But because my blood counts drop so low, like white and red, whatever, I start getting zapped for energy and stuff. So anyway, so I just went today for my blood work after my second chemo, and it dropped, but it didn't drop as significantly as it did last time, so that's good. Like, it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's not totally wearing me out in the process though, so that's awesome. And what else? So all right, so I've got a new hairstyle, you guys, since the last video. If you saw the share the hair video, that was a huge success. So shout out to Jacob Khan of Jacob Khan Salon for helping me out with that. You guys, we were able to rally like over 40,000 views and growing on Instagram. I think it's close to 45,000 at the moment and still growing. So spreading the message about share the hair. If you're gonna lose your lovely locks from chemo, why not take matters into your own hands and do it on your terms and your time, and donate the hair to children with hair loss, and partner with freewigsforkids.com and get these free wigs for these children. So thank you guys for making that a huge success. Please continue to share that message. The video is in my link of videos, and I think it's a really important cause. And so I'm super excited about that. I'm so grateful that we've had such a big turnout and success for that. So what else? I've got little notes because, okay guys, there's a thing called chemo brain, and I haven't read much about it because I didn't want to be like influenced by it, but I think it means you become a little forgetful. So I have become a little forgetful, so I actually put a couple of notes so that I could remember what I was going to talk about today. And let's see, so that is a great thing about the share the hair, hashtag share the hair. So anyway, and so want to talk about my hair real briefly. So we have a new haircut. It is super short, and I've been enjoying my pixie for about 10 days. And admittedly, guys, it's getting really thin. I don't know if you can see, but it's getting a little patchy, and it literally is coming out like major. So oh my god, hallelujah that I like went to short hair before losing. Like literally this morning when I woke up, my white pillowcase looked like a brown dog had slept on it. And when I got in the shower, it was like hair, more hair, more hair. When I applied a little bit of styling products, like 3 times I rinsed my hands. So I have a feeling like the hair in the cute little pixie cut, its days are numbered, but it will come back on the growth side. So I have that to look forward to. And so the next time you guys see me, I could either be bald if I'm brave enough, I don't know yet, and or maybe I'll have a wig, or maybe a little of both. And so I did get a wig. It's a really good match to my previous hairstyle, so I'm pretty thankful about that. So what's next? Okay, you guys, my little takeaway message for today is about depression and anxiety. So thank God I have not been suffering with this during this process, but I've actually heard from a couple of people just this past week who do suffer, lifelong sufferers of depression and some anxiety. So I've had a couple of different conversations, actually several of them, about lifelong depression specifically. And in both of those conversations, the individuals said that they used to feel embarrassed. They would hide the fact that they had depression. They felt ashamed, maybe that it was some kind of weakness or something. And But guys, I'm here to tell you that both of them, actually, two people that I spoke with, said they have stopped being silent about it. They've started talking about their depression. One of them is going to someone without feeling shameful about seeking help. Hey, it's a medical condition, you guys. We all see doctors for various medical conditions, and that's just one of them. But I want to share something that came up in multiple, like 3 different conversations with depression and anxiety, and that is, okay, so normally, like, if we're hiding and suppressing and kind of feeling shameful about this stuff, you know, it's like the minute you start talking out loud about it, the minute you voice it, you know, like, and say it out loud, like, hey, I've got depression, and not be shameful about it. The minute you talk about it, you take the power away from that little monster that's been controlling everything. So the minute you talk about it, you take that power away, and then you have control. You have the power. The power's in your court, and that's the way that it should be. So there's no shame, no embarrassment, no reason to hide if you have depression at any point in your life, or if you've been a lifelong sufferer. And but you know, just the big takeaway message is, if you are dealing with something like that, talk about it. Talk openly and honestly and open up about it, because the minute you do, it shifts the power from it to you. And that's a much better place for that power to be. And the multiple people, like 3 different people that I spoke with in the last few days, have said exactly that they felt strengthened. They felt empowered by talking about their situation. It's not going to dictate their life, and they're not going to, you know, they're not going to stay quiet in the corner anymore either. And so that's it. That's my takeaway message. All right, so I want to do something, you guys. I received a gift in the mail. I've been giving out my address like left and right, and I thought I had kept tabs on who I'd given it to, but apparently I didn't know everybody. So I've gotten this super cute t-shirt in the mail, and it says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and it's Philippians 4:13. And so I've gotten this super cute shirt in the mail, and I have no idea who sent it. So I would just like to publicly thank you and ask you to please come forward. And but I just want to say thank you very much. It really means a lot. And along those lines, I actually wanted to share one last little tidbit with you guys of what you're doing for me. So with all of your support, all of your outpouring of you know, love and prayers and friendship, I wanted to paint a picture for you guys. So imagine yourself, I just want to try to put you in like my shoes. Imagine yourself on the front line, and you're facing like the powerful force known as like the enemy or whatever. And you think that you're like in this you think you're in this fight alone, you know? You just kind of like have this initial vision that it's just you, and you just are up against this opponent. But all of a sudden, you glance behind and you realize that out of nowhere came this sea of people. This army of strength is standing right behind you, and all of a sudden you just like well up with power, and you're like, I mean, it gives me goosebumps, you guys. It's like all of a sudden, like all of these people are like standing behind you, and you well up with power, and you're like, oh my God, like I feel like I felt strong, but now I feel so supported and so strong, and like, you know, oh my God, like all this army. So I just want to say, you guys are my army of strength. You are my army of angels, and I am so grateful for that. And I just want you to feel for a second the strength that you're giving me. You're making all of this doable. Cancer sucks, but life doesn't have to. And so on that note, I'm going to say, God love you all. Thank you. Live your best life. My door and my heart are always open. You're never alone. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I would love that. Please like my videos and subscribe and share them. I feel like there's a message in all of this, and as many people as we can touch is awesome. That's kind of my goal. So much love to you all. Thank you for watching, and until next time, my friends. Bye.